Hello, humans and animals alike. How's everyone doing? I've had it pretty busy yesterday. Had a couple jobs to do. So, that was nice. Anyway, I'm basically just eating dinner now. I'll get started in a few minutes. We'll be continuing Final Fantasy II on the GBA. Alright, I think it's a good time to get started now. let me just get everything ready. Alright, here we are. Okay. So, let's see, where we last left off in Final Fantasy II, we got the mithril from the Summit Falls. And so that now that we have the materials to fight even with the Empire, the higher priority right now is to destroy or at least delay the completion of the Dreadnought. Because if that's complete, well, we're kind of gonna be screwed, aren't we? So we can't let that happen. So we gotta go to Bofsk. Let me check. Okay. We might as well take the ship this time. All right. And we've arrived. Let's continue onward. We're gonna go east from here. And get into some battles. Let's see. Dang. All right. There we go. Minglu's spirit increased. Oh, we got a queen bee. Oh, hey, that worked. Missed. Well, we're leveling it up so that it doesn't miss. Ah, worked there too. Excellent. Spirit Warp Sword. Alright, cool. There's the Dreadnought over there. Again? Probably not gonna work out very well, but... any spells we should... Maybe Esuna. Should probably work on that if I want to do the extra thing. Just the one. Okay, let's see. Protect. Bonk, bonk. And... that poison's still staying. There we go. Protect leveling. Oh, should probably save. Alright. Oh hey, you can talk! Need a pass to board the Dreadnought. Is the Dark Knight ever going to get back? At this rate, we're going to fall behind schedule for sure. Alright, there's a rebel spy masquerading as an Imperial soldier. If you can get to him, I'm sure he'll have some important information for you. Get back to work! I swear, no one wants to work under General Borgin. What's this? Back to work! Work, I say! If we finish even a day sooner, my glory will be that much greater. About you, huh? They're making us work like slaves. I hate that, Borgin. Being used by a man like that really makes my blood boil. It's weird, though. I can't seem to remember what things were like when the Dark Knight was in command. Oh, does that mean he could just brainwash people? I mean, I guess it can't be a Final Fantasy game without some form of brainwashing or manipulation. Alright, no need for weapons here. I don't feel like working at all with that buffoon Borgin in charge. Thought of doing anything for his precious glory makes me sick to my stomach. I guess even the Empire has some, human members. General Borgin doesn't seem to be willing to deal with these peasants as he should. Okay, any magic we could get here? Which one? I guess, Basuna? I like to level that up as much as possible, but realistically, I'm not going to be able to level it up to when it's able to cure paralysis. Because in a dungeon not too far from where we are, there are monsters that are extremely annoying because they can just stun you every moment with their attacks. Hate them. General Borgin took command of things in Bosk a short while ago. Things have gotten much easier than they were under the Dark Knight. It's hard to believe a bumbling idiot like Borgin could become a general in the Imperial Army. Oops, you didn't hear that. Dreadnought? So you're the ones they've sent to destroy the Dreadnought. Don't worry, I'm on your side. There's an entrance to the sewers up ahead. It's a back way leading to the Dreadnought. Be careful. If they see us talking, they may start to get suspicious, so I'm out of here. Good luck. Alright, good thing he knew. So, down here. Alright. Pretty balloon. And they suck at attacking. Seems they only really do one hit. Alright, that worked. Ooh, nice block. Stamina increased? You didn't get hit that hard. I guess they reworked the formulas in the GBA version, because I recall for stamina and HP to increase, you have to take at least a quarter of your max HP of damage by the end of the fight. Longsword. Let's see, Vampire Thorns. Fear, Warp. Ah, poo. Actually, I'm not sure if, one sec. I'm not sure if you still get, experience for your weapons or, magic when you select your attack, but don't actually do it on... Like, you don't actually get to it on your turn. I know for sure that's the case for, the NES version, because, what is it? Because of the attack cancel bug. Basically, in the NES version, whenever you select an action, and while you're still, like, in the, part of the turn where you're selecting all your commands, if you just cancel that command, you'll still get the experience for it. So It's so easy to do, and it'll just allow you to break the game with ease. But, the Wonder Swan version and above, fixes that, so... On Spirit increase, Maria's stamina, Ming lose HP. Longbow, which sucks, but at least I get that one for free. Nothing that way. Let's see, we'll do Cure. Might as well make this quick. Ah, that wasn't very good, Mai. Angu's strength increased. What the Dark Knight? You're too late. The Dreadnought is complete. I've been working behind the scenes to see the project through to completion. End your resistance. Kneel before your Emperor. It is the only alternative left to you. Consider what I've said. When the time comes, we will meet again. Well, crud. Huh? Looks like you came all this way for nothing! See for yourselves! Nuts! And there it goes. Crap. Get out of here! Well, Hopefully things don't turn out too bad. Anyway, we go in here. We get a pass. It's said that this is to board the Dreadnought whenever that time comes. Oh, that didn't work. Let's do that. Alright, we step in there for a quick exit. The Dreadnought! We're doomed! They finished a Dreadnought. The world we know is over. Darn. The Dreadnought headed for Poth. Maybe it's already too late. You have to tell Princess Hilda that the Dreadnought's been completed. She may know how to stop it. In the meantime, let's see. How much money do I have? Plenty. Wait, I didn't actually, learn Basuna. Furia. Oh, come on with this stupid box! You're banned. And that's going away. Oh. Fine, I guess I can't do both? That is lame. Anyway, I got my sensor bar. I hope the bot isn't the one person here. Although, I guess if that's the case, then the number would have gone down to 0. How do bots, like, just bypass the, view count? Maybe they're just made to be that way. It's not fair. Hi. You should talk to Sid. He might know what the Dreadnought's weakness is. Alright, so tell Hilda and Sid. Nah. Actually, Basuna is high priority. You know, that bot is named Amateurish Equators. That's a really weird name. Oh, shoot. Yeah, unlike the NES version, you can see the impact that the Dreadnought has put on this place. We were attacked by the Dreadnought. They're dead. They're all dead! Oh shoot, even Sid's pilots! Know anything about the Dreadnought? What you want to do is blow up that thing's engine. Do that and you can bring down the whole overgrown tub. But how do we do that? Airship? Airships are powered by sunfire. I'm sure the Dreadnought's no different. Sunfire. Let's ask about that. Controlling sunfire is a tricky business. Let the flames get too high, you gotta run away on your hands. The engine will blow sky high. Alright. But where do we get sunfire? Maybe Hilda will know. I want to sleep at the inn. No, actually, let's, it'll be fine to just wait on that until we get to Altair. Alright. Oh yeah, that island to the east. Remember that for later. Here too. I'm hurt bad. I don't think I'm gonna make it. My daughter. They killed my daughter. The Dreadnought attacked and destroyed the entire town. We hardly even got to know anybody. Oh, hi, airship. I guess you're still going. Gatria? Let's take a look around Gatria. Regular HP increase. Oh no, they hit this place too. The Dreadnought killed them all. No. So many innocent people dead. I don't think they'd attack Finn, considering that's like their new base of operations. Out of the way. Oh wow, all but one. Lucky. Suna, intelligence, HP. Yeah, sure enough, Altair got bombed too. Alright, before you talk to Hilda, if you were playing along, make sure you give all your strongest possible equipment to Mingwu, because he will be leaving the party. That is if you are playing the Game Boy Advance or PSP version of the game. If you're playing any other versions, take his equipment off. Let's see if we can, like, find anyone else around here. Gordon's gone. Hopefully he fled to safety. Tobal? I wonder if he even noticed that the town was bombed. Are there more people here? Sid was the first person to ever build an airship. Okay. The Dreadnought attacked, but at least our hideout is still safe. Thankfully. I would imagine this place would have to be underground for it to, survive that. Everybody who is outside is dead. If we don't destroy the Dreadnought, the casualties will only mount. Stay here and hold out until you return. Altair wasn't spared the Dreadnought's assault. Lucky for us, the hideout was safe. The townspeople have taken refuge here. Please, Lord, save our king. I'm scared. I guess we should, check on the king, huh? Oh. Okay, I guess the game didn't really expect us. You see? It happened just as I said it would. Obviously, the task was more than you can handle. After all that, they finished the Dreadnought anyway. Do we even stand a chance against the Dreadnought? There's this air of hopelessness. Alright, so last warning. Alright, let's talk to Hilda. Many were wounded in the Dreadnought's attack. The shock has even caused my father's condition to turn for the worse. I hate that my father has to see this. He knows. He knows his death is near. Is there nothing you can do, Minwoo? All those who live must someday die. It is our fate. Still, it is my duty as a white wizard to ease the pain of those who suffer. I mean, you do have the life spell, but, what, does that not work? I shall remain here and devote myself to the care of the wounded. I take my leave of you. The fate of the world rests on you, Furion. Waste no time in destroying the Dreadnought. Minwoo leaves the party. Already, huh? Many lives were taken by the Dreadnought's attack. How are we supposed to fight something so terrible? Let's see. Sunfire. Sunfire is the crest of the kingdom of Kashwan. Its flame still burns on the ground floor of Kashwan Keep. Scott and Gordon have told me many stories concerning the flame. The finer points of the tale are not known to me. However, I seem to recall that the flame cannot be passed to just any torch. Sid told us that we might be able to use Sunfire to destroy the Dreadnought. Then there's no time to waste. You must depart for Kashwan Keep at once. If you hire Sid's airship, the journey should not take too long. That leaves only one question. What can you use to bring the Sunfire back? Let's talk to Minwoo. The king's illness goes far beyond the physical. There's little I can do. Dang. Yeah, I would imagine he has a lot of mental trauma too from that attack. Poor everyone, really. Know anything about Sunfire? Every 3 years they celebrate a festival of the flame in Kashwan. During the festival, Sunfire is passed to Egil's torch while its brazier is cleansed. Unfortunately, we can't learn that Egil's torch because it's not in red. I know, very particular. The Dreadnought is a massive airship. It's likely they both function on the same principle. See, airship. Sid gave up all he had for his airship. His rank, his honor, his family, everything. Darn. So many perished in the Dreadnought's attack. Perhaps it would be best if we surrendered to the Empire. Don't say such things. Let's see. Airship. No one knows more about airships than Sid. He was such a fine knight once. Ah, how men change. Anything about Sunfire? Scott sealed the gates of Kashwan Keep to protect the Sunfire in the event they were defeated in battle. You'll need the Goddess's Bell to break the seal. Goddess's Bell. Tell me about it? The whereabouts of the bell are unknown. They are known only to the Kashwan royal family. Do you know anything about the Goddess Bell? Gordon would know where the bell is kept, but I have not seen him lately. Someone close to Scott or Gordon may know where to find it. But who could that be? Perhaps Hilda might know? I heard Scott and Gordon mention the bell. The gates of Kashwan Keep open only to the voice of a Kashwan or the ringing of that bell. The bell rests deep within a cavern on the snow plains. It will not be easy to retrieve. So it is your intention to enter the snow cavern. Very well. If only Gordon were here, there would be no need for you to risk such danger. But he isn't, so you must. There's nothing I can do but pray for your success. Yosef knows the snow plains like the back of his hand. You should seek his counsel. Alright then, that shall be our next stop then, Salamand. Let's see. Actually, you know what? I might as well get the cure spell for Guy. That's something that, just so that's like something he can do while he's in the back row. See, I can equip that. Okay. Oh, I keep forgetting that I have to use the tome in order to learn it. Let's see. Might as well just use everything. Okay, let's see if this results in an MP level up. Shell level increase, spirit increase, magic increase. Dang it! Well, I guess the magic increase will increase the amount of MP gained. What number is that anyhow? 10. Only 10? That did not work. I probably shouldn't use Thunder or Blizzard too much. Those spells can be pretty precious. Alright, I'll just attack now. Alright. Ha! Alright, let's move on up. Dang. You suck! You all suck! Asuna and warp. Didn't work. There we go. Guy's spirit increased, just from one cast. If you're playing the NES version where stats go down, you should be fine if you use Guy for some white magic. It's just black magic he'll begin to falter because the more you level up strength, the more intelligence will go down. So that's something you have to bear in mind. Let's see how well this works. It didn't work at all. Excellent. I mean, the point of me using these attacks is just to use MP. So, if it doesn't work, that's okay. Alright, that one got erased. Seems like Maria's on her way to leveling up HP. Warp level increased. Do I need to go to... I guess we're okay. We'll go to Salamand. Hang on. Casting Protect on you. Warp everyone. Want to see how well that works. Decent. Alright, let's just keep consuming MP. Okay, you can leave. Fine. Magic increased. I want MP to increase, damn it! Sorry for the blowing. That's just the fan. All right. Some more goblins. All right, let's just use up all of Maria's MP at this rate. Provided nobody runs away. Okay. All right. Intelligence. Damn it! All right, all right. I already did the mithril stuff. 85 gil, that's not bad. All right, Yosef. What if I say Sunfire? Okay, got a spell. The only way to reach the snow cavern is on my snowcraft. I keep the snowcraft hidden in the mine. There's a blue stone on the first floor that marks the spot. Look behind the stone and to the right. The secret room's there, and the snowcraft is inside. I'm sorry I couldn't help you find the mithril, so I want to make up for that by pitching in now. What are we waiting for? Let's go. And Yosef joins the party. So let's take a look at what he's got. So he is unarmed and wearing leather equipment. And let me tell you, fighting unarmed is busted in Final Fantasy II. Your accuracy is really high. You deal a bunch of damage, a bunch of hits. Like, even enemies with high defense can actually, like, be taken down. Not necessarily effortlessly, but much easier than if you had actual weapons. It's nuts. Alright, I'll get the life spell. I actually do want to practice that, because if I don't, then in battle it's not really going to work out very well. Alright, I know Yosef has equipment, but I don't really care that he has it on. Especially since he can just fight well without any weapons or magic. Alright. Regular HP increase. Let's see. Practice life. Warp. Basuna. Keep practicing warp. Yeah, stuff like that is the reason why I wanted Guy to at least have a magic spell. So that I can actually focus on getting, like, consuming more MP when I want to try to gain more MP. Which I finally did! Yes! It's gonna be a little bit tougher to acquire more MP, but we'll try. Alright, so we want to go up here, and that's a lot of goblin guards. This will be a perfect time to level stuff up as well. Use life. Use warp. I wonder how good leveling up warp is in speedruns now that I'm thinking about it, because this is the earliest instant death spell. And there are, like, multiple instant death spells in Final Fantasy II. There's warp, teleport, break, death, Mini and Toad also count as instant death on enemies specifically. Although I hear in the NES version, if you actually have a party full of Toads, you still get a game over, even though they can still fight. So that's a little unfair. Okay. I'm using 12 MP. 12, 24, 36. That might not be enough, but we'll see. Excellent. Basuna level increase, fear level increase, intelligence up, magic up. No MP increase. Alright, check over here. Yosef turns a small rock jutting out of the wall and a passage appears. The snowcraft is in here. Alright, well that was easy. So now we can use this to go into the snowfields. Alright, before I go into the snowfields, though, I'm in the mood for a little bit of sequence breaking. I mean, it's not necessarily sequence breaking, but I did mention last time that if you went far enough west of this, like, river here, you'll actually encounter enemies that are a touch higher level than you're normally supposed to encounter. So, I want to make use of that. Maria's stamina increased. Yeah, right around here. So now we're able to fight land turtles. Let me do Link. So yeah, unfortunately the sword isn't doing any damage. But if we hit unarmed... Oh, well, that was a critical hit. That doesn't count. So considering land turtles are they're a rank up from what we usually do, we could actually level up our spells and our weapon levels much faster. Missed. Okay, that was a critical hit, but it did far less damage. What the heck? I guess the thing about unarmed combat is that I guess your damage range is more varied. Also, we got our MP level up, which is excellent. That is enough MP that I'm happy with there. I could fight the other enemies that are there at a later point. Besides, we'll be going that way shortly after we're finished with... Okay, I guess not that shortly after, but after the snow cavern. But close enough. Alright, we better improve some of those spells. Because if we can't reliably use Protect and Shell, that's not going to be good for us in the future. Alright. We'll rest at the inn in Salaman. Oh, come on. Okay, shell. There we go. Protect level increased. Alright. Next is shell. Alright, almost there. Get out of here! I wonder if all those enemies that I'm sending to, like, I'm warping, they're gonna go in the same dimension. Alright, that's Yosef's HP, regular HP gain. Okay. Is there anything I want to buy here? I don't think so. Yeah, not really. Now that I'm thinking about it... Yeah, Yosef's another temporary party member. I want to get him decked out, too. Alright, our regular HP increases there. Let's see. Let's go with this. And, let's see. Shell, still gotta work on that. Yeah, we don't have to worry about leveling up stuff right now, I don't think. Oh, whoops, wrong way. Anything I want to get in here? No. Right. The only weapon shop that really matters is in Altair with the mithril stuff. Alright. This stuff. Alright, and now let's go over to come on. Good. Bada bing, bada boom. Spirit increased. Even more of these guys. Be gone. I think goblins give a good chunk of money, at least. And you don't have to worry about a single enemy or anything. Might as well take a quick rest at the inn. Wouldn't cost too much. Now we're gonna need to make some preparations for the dungeon. Let's see. The item shop is down here. Let's see, what's sold here? Might as well get some high potions. And what we definitely want are ethers. And I can only afford one. Good. Anything I can sell? Staff. Javelin. Buckler. Sell one of those. Can sell this broadsword. And I have enough for one more ether. Okay. Let me sort that stuff out. Alright, let's do a quick save-a-rooney, and we are good to go. Alright, so now I want to save MP. Wait, did somebody miss? Oh, for crying out loud. Be glad I'm not playing the NES version where there's no auto-targeting. There we go. Ugh. Just the one Vamp Thorn. Get out of here. Yosef's regular HP gain. Alright, we want to go over this way. Furion, Maria, and Guy's regular HP increases. I might as well show something while we're here. So, remember in Final Fantasy 1, there was that ship minigame where you, I think it's like, hold A and press the B button a few times? Well, in this remake, it's pretty much the same here. So we can do I think it's a memory game. Alright. 1,000 gil and a gold needle. So yeah, the prizes you can get in here are, amazing. I'll do one more. Oh, oops. $3,000 gil and an ether. Alright, that's enough. If I do that too many times, I'm going to make the whole adventure way too easy. I don't recall this game being, like, very difficult, at least not in this version. Alright, let's see how our attacks do here. Okay, good. Alright, hope I didn't go too far. Alright, icicles have pretty high defense, but we could just cut through them with the, with going unarmed. Ah, here we are. Okay, we got some undead enemies here. We could take him out easily with curative magic, but I won't be doing that. Alright, just attack there. There we go. Oh, we got some grenades here. Again, though, unarmed. That was a crit, though. I guess that shouldn't really count. Self-destruct! Ow! Well, thanks for the HP gains. Let's restore some of that. $300 gil. I'll do a little heal there. Yeah, there we go. Fighting unarmed is so busted! I should try a playthrough of this game where I just, like, have an unarmed party member here. Just to see how broken it truly is. Like, anybody who's not going to be a mage will be, unarmed. Which I guess is going to leave Guy to be the one who does it. Really, the only reason to have weapons, if unarmed is like as powerful as it is, the only real reason you need weapons is to inflict added effects like poison or curse, that sort of stuff. Which are super helpful anyhow, so... There we go. Did I already... Okay, yeah, I did get this in there. What? What happened, guys? Alright. We can't enter through here. We can... That's a one-way door. Let's see, I'm pretty sure that's a trapdoor. There is a very useful item in this cave, though, that I want to be on the lookout for. Funny thing is, my first playthrough, I completely missed it. But it's so helpful. I think it's that over there. Oh, nuts, they paralyze. They're not the problematic enemies I was speaking of earlier, though. Oh, that's not what I was thinking of. Antarctic Wind. Deals strong ice damage to all enemies. Alright, regular HP increase and guy increase strength. I forget which way I gotta go first. I think down is the correct way to go, so I'm gonna go up. Shadows aren't nearly as annoying as they are in, FF1 with their whole, ambushing you at every moment. Let's do that. Figured guy could take one out on his own. Sword level agility increased, alright! More agility means more preemptive strikes. Alright, Battle Axe. We already have one of those. I think I'll stick with the sword. Antidote. Alright. I mean, antidotes are kinda useless in this game. At least until... Okay, well, I guess until we have, Envenom. But by that point, you probably should have Esuna at a higher level. Mithril Mace. Oh, monster in a box. Alright, it's go time against these guys. We're gonna cast fire on all of them. There we go. If your magic is not high enough, don't do what I just did. Because then you're just risking self-destructs everywhere, and that's no good. Alright, the Mithril Mace belongs to Maria. Alright, now we can take the other route. Oh, that wasn't enough. Let's see. Might as well. Darn. Alright, we got a good enough plan for this, I'd say. Firion attack that, Maria attack that, Guy attack that, Joseph attack that. The wonders of battle planning! If only I could be that quick in strategy games. Okay. And there we go. Regular HP increase. Dual heads. They indeed have two heads. There we go. Let's see, yeah, I could care less for these guys. Let's do fire on all of them. Kaboom! See ya! Agility increased! Alright! Potion. Oh. Well, we'll use Fire All. If we try to fight with our weapons, it's gonna take too much time. There we go. Let's see, over here, Blizzard Tone. I guess that means all you really need to buy is a Fire Tone. I mean, a Thunder Tone. Because the other ones they give you for free. Oh, Guy! Maria just did more damage than you. There we go. Alright, I think this is the chest that's important. No, it is not. Mithril Spear. Yeah, I guess I'll have Furion equip it. Hang on. There. I like how pretty much all the weapons have their own sound effects. You just know what weapon you have based on that, and I kind of like that. It's not something that's really needed, but it's just there. Strength increase for Guy. This is probably a trap. It most certainly is. I hate the trapdoors. I don't think anybody likes them. If you do like them, well, tell me about it. I'm willing to listen. Let's see. Alright. Alright. Let's do attack. Let's do it like that. Ah, damn it! Oh, nice going, Maria. Alright, I think that's the way we're supposed to go. But there's stuff. Let me see how well Blizzard does against these guys. Decent enough. There we go. Maria's intelligence increased. Alright, I think... Yes, this is the one. The ancient sword. Guarded by monsters! Oh, this isn't that bad. You know, if I really wanted to, I could take the weapon that I just got and just equip it. I'm not really gonna do that with Furion, though. Ah, nuts! Alright. Yosef got an HP increase. Alright, is there anything else here? Or are we good? Bye! Everyone has a regular HP increase. I should check out over there. Oh wow, you actually hit for some decent damage, Maria. I didn't really build you to be strong, but that's nice. Alright, we got a chest here. Mithril shield. I think it's about time we do some healing. Bye-bye. It's a trap. Frick. Maria's strength increased. Alright, let's move on. Oh, that's a lot. Fire. Not as much as I thought it'd do, but that's okay, I guess. And just attack. Oh, nice going, Furion. Yay! We got some items. I'll be selling them, but that's good. More money. Nice hit, Furion! Here we are. And you are... Giant beavers. Snook Chit. Snook Chit. These are probably the precursors to the Moogles that we'd see in Final Fantasy III. Snook Chit. Guys speak beaver. What? Okay. Ask about the goddess spell. Perhaps he was raised more around animals? Secret passage and wall to right. Monster guard bell. Bell and wall. Alright, so that is our hint. Right over here. So there's a monster guarding the bell. We better be careful. Alright, there we go. Thunder level increased. Oh. Now it's gonna cost more to use. That's something I'm not really the biggest fan of at FF2. You can't, like, use a lesser part of your spells if you want to conserve NP. You know, like Fire, Fyra, and Firaga, you can just choose between the three, but you can't do that in this game unless you, just teach the spell to another partner who, you know, who's only just learning it, and therefore it's automatically a weaker spell. Guy's agility increased. Oh! We actually get a free one of those. Anyway, it's time to, equip some stuff. Let's do it like that. Do a potion on Firion, one on Guy, and I think we're good to go. Oh, actually, now that I think about it, we don't really need anything on Maria if she's gonna be in the back row, right? Alright. Oh, yeah, I guess we should save. That's an adamant toy guarding the bell. Stay on your toes. Alright, adamant toys. First appearance of this guy. Protect on yourself. I believe you're weak to Blizzard. Yeah, this guy's shell is hard as a diamond, so we're not gonna get to it very much with physical attacks. Thankfully, the Blizzard spell, it deals a lot of damage, and, well, I don't even have to increase it to a high level to make it deal a lot of damage. And there we go. Easy peasy. Firion's MP increased. There's something set on the wall. It's the goddess bell. All right. And now that takes us over here. Alright, before you go any further, though, make sure Yosef has all that he needs. Because he'll be leaving the party soon. And with that said, I am going to do something incredibly stupid. I'm gonna hit Yosef. I'm a little too scared of Yosef hitting himself, but I'm gonna let Guy do it. Or Maria can finish those guys off first. Why not? A way you can increase a partner's HP is if you intentionally hit them yourself. So if you want to do that, you can. It's not something I do very often, but the option's there. Alright, I think what Guy dealt is enough damage. There we go. Huh? What's Borgin doing here? We'll find out after this battle. Alright, I'll hit Yosef again. That might not be enough damage, I don't know. Fion's agility, alright. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's heal everybody up. And let's fight Borgin here. Curses! You've already gotten to the Goddess's Bell. First you ruined my standing with the Emperor, and now this! The Emperor will never forgive me for messing this up. If I ever go back to the Empire, he'll have my head! But I'm still a soldier. If I'm going to die, you're coming with me! Borgin is kind of a joke. Let's just dish out some damage. Good, I got that off in time. Restore 3. Ah, come on. Yeah, just keep doing that. And there he goes! He doesn't even have 300 HP. What a windbag. I may have lost, but don't think that you've won. I booby-trapped this cave. Just a little parting gift from me to you. Uh-oh. I'll be waiting for you in hell. Oh, crap. Damn it! Go on! Get out! We not leave you. I can't hold it much longer. Run! It's up to you now, Firion, my sweet Nelly. Joseph! he dies. All we can do is move on. We've got the goddess bell. Oh, I should put Maria back in the front. Alright, once we get to Salamander, I'm gonna end the stream here. Hello, airship. Bye, airship. I'm just gonna use fire. Alright, almost out of here. There we go. Let's rest up in Salamander, and then we'll call the stream there, and then next time we'll go to Kashwan. Get the, Sunfire, and then we'll see if we can destroy the warship, or the Dreadnought, once and for all. That'll be the plan. As for when I'll start streaming next, it'll probably be Monday. I'll have to think about it. Let's see. What should I focus on? Let's try inflicting, or casting Shell. We'll see how that works out. That, like, didn't work at all. It's possible it could have just increased magic defense by 1, but, I don't know. Don't let Yosef's death be in vain. You have to get that bell to Kashwan. No, not Yosef. Yosef's dead, isn't he? Oh, hi. Poor Yosef. I'll look after Nelly in his place. I know that would make him happy. Daddy? Daddy isn't coming back, is he? I'm afraid not. I wonder how young Nelly is. Oh, we're in the 5 digits for Gil now. Okay. I'm gonna get the Sap Tome, and I'll have Firion learn that. Should I have Firion learn that, or should I have Guy learn it? I don't really care. I'm not a big fan of Sap, to be honest. I just want to, like, you know, KO the enemies before they have the chance to cast magic. But I guess when things get rough, it'll be good to have this spell. Alright, with that does it for this stream. So if you want to keep updated on things, I have a Blue Sky account that you can follow. I, of course, have YouTube and Twitch. I have a main channel on YouTube where I do more detailed playthroughs. But, yeah, with all that said, I'll keep you updated for when I will stream next week. So, with all that said, thank you very much for watching. This is Stylus signing off. See you next time.